think of my mother, I picture her the way she looked on my 7th birthday, laughing, clapping her hands together in a big, wide way, and calling me her baby boy. Mama's beautiful when she laughs, but a lot of times she looks worried about money. Daddy is funny looking. I want to have hands as strong as his someday, but I don't ever want to yell that loud. I try every day to be good, so they'll be proud of me. And I think about them every day, no matter what. Mama and Daddy died 14 and 17 years ago.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Graham Cracker.
Kid.
Oh. Junior.
Pea pie. Pickle pie.
Bunny bear.
Busy bee.
Buddy.
Princess. Doodlebug. Chickpea. Happy birthday to you.
It's my birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
We love you.
You've got some presents to
Open your presents already.
Another year
Older you get, older I
Get
get.
over there and open your
Gifts are here.
Presents for
You are such a grown-up person
Now
now.
don't forget, you'll always be my
Baby cakes! You're not so big now, but next thing we know, you'll be out in the world, driving a car, working a job, using a credit card, making decisions, paying bills, taking vacations, cleaning out your closets, burying your mother, feeling guilty about putting me in a nursing home. Here, we have some things to give you. Take these. Open these gifts we got for you. Happy birthday!
Thank you, Mom.
I got an independent spirit.
An innate sense of fashion, a superhuman ability to detect bad smells and not stop sniffing.
Obsession with
the
need for power
to love all people.
Obsession with
Equal and fair treatment.
my body fat.
Food.
A love for
Books.
the farm.
solving problems.
My dad.
A fear of
being poor.
Taking risks.
Getting married. Letting people down.
the opportunity to
live free of debt.
stand up for myself.
See what I don't want to be.
Be part of a family.
I think you got one more.
Oh! I do! Great-grandmother Fru's, ugly as sin, heavy as lead, kitchen table with the 3 wobbly legs. Don't forget, it was Gigi Fru's dying wish that this table stay in the family forever.
Happy birthday, dear.
Graham Cracker.
Kid.
Junior.
Pickle pie. Bunny bear.
Buddy.
Princess,
Chickpea. Happy birthday to you.
Good morning, Durham. This is Good Morning Durham, and I'm your host. I'm excited to announce that due to your persistent phone calls, emails, and requests, we've decided to bring back our regular Joe series, where we find 3 random, normal, man-on-the-street types, and chat with them a little about the issues that are foremost on their minds. Well, welcome, Joes.
Hello.
I'm the host of Good Morning Durham.
Yes.
You told us
we know.
before.
And we're the regular Joes.
Right, just your average guy.
You know, nothing special.
Now, we didn't say that. I'm sure your parents are very proud of you, right?
They'll be proud that I'm on TV.
Does this mean my name will be in the paper too?
I guess.
My parents would be totally proud of that.
I own my own house,
House is very big.
too.
I'm sure that makes them very proud.
And I make a lot
A decent amount.
of
Money doesn't mean very much to them, but they like that I'm not fat.
No, Joe.
I'm not fat either.
You did not.
I'm active, I'm healthy, they are proud of
that my
that.
sister isn't fat. Seriously.
Now, fellas, what issues are on your
My
mind?
parents,
My
not
dad
really.
is proud that I am negotiating
Myself. Own person.
a good deal.
I have a job.
I have a job.
I have a job that I enjoy.
Great.
One that makes me
Good at.
money.
Yes.
And
I know how to say no.
Oh, my own mind.
And
Okay, stop. This is a rather short segment, and we don't want to go on and on and on about all the things you've done and you are and you'll do and etc. because clearly your parents have a great deal to be proud of. So for now, let's have you name one more thing you do that makes your parents proud.
I know the Bible.
I'm a good brother.
I behave in ways that conform to their worldview.
Seriously?
Okay.
I cook my grandmother's recipes.
Okay.
I always write thank you notes.
Okay.
I vote.
Okay. Wow, it's hard to stop, isn't it? You are lucky boys.
Okay, but we're men, not
Boys.
Don't patronize us, Mr. Ordinary. Order,
This is Good Morning Durham, and I'm your host.
You're not going to cry, are you?
My parents are proud of me.
Did they tell you? Did they?
They did.
And now, you're a morning talk show host.
Good Morning Durham.
Forever seeking approval from a nameless, faceless crowd.
I mean, we're not your parents, but we like you, host.
Okay, just shut it, will you? Who are you guys? I asked for some regular Joes, and I got some sensitive, new age. We're so in touch with ourselves, boys. We think we're a hotshot, non-regular Joe guys.
We are regular guys.
Not boys. Questioning our masculinity now?
You're like chicks in man clothes.
Hey!
Look who's talking.
Well,
The men in my family,
are all snappy dressers.
Don't wear that.
we watch
She's brown.
football, and we like it.
1930s classy.
Uh-huh.
Like when my granddad was young.
Shine
Shoes.
We hunt, we fish,
clothes,
After
shave.
with beer. We
Always drive
Fast.
the real car.
And never-
the minivan.
Never ask for directions.
Okay, this is good. Let's go with this. Why don't we tell the viewers
How to be a man.
behaves according to our fathers?
Like a man.
It's too late for you, host. Sorry.
You're right, big boy.
Cut your hair often. Don't drink beer.
Or scotch.
And like it.
George Dick on the rocks.
Splash.
And the beer chaser is
My dad's
favorite drink.
Taught me to say good beer in Slovak.
The whiskey's nice,
But don't drive drunk.
Son, don't forget the ice.
And don't let your mother know, and never fall off your bar stool.
Drive defensively.
Aggressively.
No cars, love cars, always.
Always remember
Protect the oil.
to never go under a quarter tank of gas.
Always
Always.
Remember to
Have an opinion.
know all the answers
be the authority.
In a quiet way.
for everyone to hear.
Stick to your guns.
Bring home the bacon.
Yes.
Show off your progeny. Sons. Talk about power tools.
Drills.
And never.
Never cry.
Show remorse.
Sleep with men unless you're gay.
Which you are.
Well, I am.
So you can.
I can. I
Just
can't
don't talk about it.
Come on. You can talk to your mom, just not your dad.
No.
Or your mom in front of your dad.
No, I can't talk about it at all.
Except on TV.
No more gay stuff.
Okay, topic change. Let's
Talk about something else.
Don't be a jerk, man.
What? Who cares?
Man, you're rude. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Yeah?
Didn't your parents teach you to stick up for yourself?
Yeah.
Well,
This is great.
Back up, man.
A fight's good for the ratings.
I greet everyone I meet with a smile
Fight.
and a friendly greeting.
Except for homos.
My parents taught me tolerance.
Or those boys.
To accommodate.
Fight.
To
Lose
keep
your
my
temper.
I pronounce their names correctly.
speak up.
I look people in the eye
got
as a
to
sign of
Respect
respect.
yourself.
Others.
As a man, the loudest voice wins.
Never let them see you sweat.
Shut up, you fucking fairies!
Oh.
Hey, did your mom teach you that too?
Was it your dad?
Stop! Gentlemen, despite what I said before about a fight being good for the ratings, I'm afraid there can be no hitting in the studio. Now that I think about it, my mother always liked that I was the different one in the family. A different kind of man. She would say to me, there are worse things in your life than not fitting
Fitting in is everything to my
mother
mother.
taught me to be
Ashamed of being different.
She's proud of who I am, but only if who I am is who she wants me to be.
Mostly her son.
It's a lesson
I learned that early. A realization that made me sad.
I learned a lesson thanks to
My mother.
My mother. I want someone
just
not
exactly like
Like
my
My
mother.
mother doing her motherly things,
yelling in the morning.
Nurturing all living things in the house.
finding what was lost,
With a clean, fresh scent.
Giving
And giving.
giving.
Calm and welcoming.
of herself.
Over time,
She'd give you a piece of her mind.
Always taking care of her men because we can't take care of ourselves.
Ruling the roost.
righting the wagon.
It dawned on me at an early age the only way my mother knew how to react was by being kind of mean and saying mean-spirited things. That's how our whole family communicates. We don't know how to operate except out of anger and frustration. I'm trying not to be that way.
At an early age, I realized that my mother's opinion could actually make or break the deal for me.
At an early age, I realized that my parents were determined to give me the opportunity to enjoy life, express myself, and dream in ways that they were never able to.
At an early age, I realized that I was deeply affected by what I did not see in my parents' relationship with each other. At
At an early age, I realized
I have my mother's eyes.
my father's smile.
my mother's laugh.
My father's sense of humor.
I strive to be
Loving.
lion-hearted,
Open and honest.
And funny.
just like him.
But not so harsh.
Well, regular Joes, it's time to wrap up our show this morning.
Wait!
No, I have more time.
To say,
There's more I need to say.
All right, man, you have 60 seconds. Do your best.
Hi, Mom!
one at a time.
Mom, you are the glue and driving force that brings us together regularly. You taught me to respect others, have patience, and to treasure family values and traditions. Thank you.
Mom, I want to be a parent, but I just don't see how. I may be too selfish to have a child. I know you disagree, but the fact that I have a good pet owner does not mean I'll be a good parent. It's not really the same.
I don't know how you do it. Mom, thank you for taking us kids to Disney World, despite your negative view on multinational corporations. Oh, and thank you for believing that every kid needs a puppy.
Mom, I know that when I go to my mailbox today, there'll be a birthday card waiting for me, right on time every year. Thank you. 30 seconds, men.
Okay.
Okay.
I am the product.
I am a product of my family. Most of the choices I have made at crucial points in my life
The result of
In response
to ground myself to the type of
family I grew up in,
choice of profession,
The kind of person
to marry or not marry,
the organization of my life and my home,
all
comfortable
adaptations
adaptations,
of what I learned about life from you.
life plan,
Dog,
house,
job,
partner,
job,
White
house,
House,
partner, job,
dog.
child.
child.
Almost not
Exactly the path my father
took.
Well, thank you, Joes, for being here.
Thank you, host.
And thank you, viewers, for being there. If there's one thing my parents taught me, it's when to go home. So this is Good Morning Durham. Good morning, Durham. Go.
Mother,
Dad.
for God's sake, Mom.
Pop, will you quit that?
Smokes, drinks too much, tells me I'm fat, avoids any dialogue that might lead to confrontation, has a difficult time doing anything for herself, stacks dishes at the table at a restaurant, even though others are still eating, slaps me on the back too hard when hugging, is always changing the plan, tries to medicate every problem with a pill, makes noise with her adventure plate, uses the word black to describe people when it is not pertinent to the story, won't try things because she might not do it well, guides me by the small of my back at church, says I don't approve every time a sex scene between two unmarried people comes on TV, asks me to bring her Pepsi, asks me when I'm getting married, still asks me if I like a piece of steak after I've been a vegetarian for 10 years. Ask careful questions to ascertain whether my queer friends might have turned me gay. Oh, thank you. That was very polite.
Did somebody say polite? You're welcome, yes, please, no, thank you.
Saying these things is hard to do. You don't want to accidentally start a fight. Manners are important, so be polite.
You don't want to accidentally start a fight. Manners are important, so be polite.
It's my birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Graham Cracker,
Kid.
Junior,
Pickle pie.
Buddy Bear.
Busy bee.
Buddy,
Princess. Doodlebug. Chickpea.
Happy birthday to you.
So what's good here?
It all looks good to me.
But I'm
going
going
to have the
It
special.
looks good.
The special's always good here. Chicken is their specialty.
And how is everyone?
Good.
It's nice to be able
To get away and talk.
catch up and eat good food, but everything
Things are fine.
And you? I'm fine and good and great.
Great.
Well, my father called my mother chicken legs today.
What? Ew.
Really?
Did he mean it in a nice way?
Like a term of endearment? I was standing right there.
Finger looking good.
Ew, please, don't sexualize her parents. He said
That freaks me out.
chicken legs. Wear long pants because I'm tired of looking at those old chicken legs. Who'd want to be called her chicken legs for the rest of the day?
What about honey? It probably didn't mean anything.
Nothing. What about deer?
Chicken legs are finger licking good.
Shut up!
You know how parents are.
Yes, my father worries me.
Is she mad?
What else did
They say things.
I don't.
You know parents.
These say things.
Just
Getting old.
They
They
don't
didn't mean.
They do mean it. Just not the way we.
I don't think I've
all
ever heard him say stuff like that before.
I haven't heard that.
Passive aggressive.
Sweet and sour chit chat in my family. My father.
In the past,
He says, seeing
your mother is a piece
after
of work.
is the best part of my day.
Looking woman I've ever seen.
He still
Doesn't
say
say that anymore, right? No.
Well,
I can see why.
No wonder it
I
worries you. But parents, you know how they are.
Yeah. Well, I'm still getting the special.
I'm not.
Chicken. I'll just make a note.
I'll make a note to talk to Mom
him.
about the way he speaks to her.
When I have time. Now,
I won't forget. Right.
So, how are your parents?
Well, you know my mother has died. My father is sick in the head.
Oh,
His heart.
no.
I noticed a change in her faculties, and I think she's noticed too. She remembers her license is revoked most of the time, but I think we need to start hiding the keys. I can't handle this. I've looked into assisted living. I've looked into nursing homes. I just can't have him around my house all the time. I travel too much. I can't handle it.
She's building a life with this stupid man who lives in her house and spends all her money. He just keeps taking over more of her things and more of her life. She wonders why I never come over, but she won't listen.
He's in denial. They don't want to be a burden. My brother won't discuss it. They need to move closer to me.
It's like talking to a brick wall.
It's not a topic for discussion. I can handle it.
She's nailing herself up for good this time.
It's in their best interest.
It's not up for discussion.
We don't get anywhere. She thinks she can take care of herself.
You're worried.
Yes.
And you want to help.
Yes.
No, we'd rather just bitch about it.
What?
Like spoiled little children.
We are spoiled children.
And we want to stay that way. Not an option.
You know what I could really go for?
Living in the big, bad world scared.
And worried.
For them.
Lemon frozen dessert.
And us.
Do they have that here?
Us without them.
We're orange jello pie.
Then without us. We're green Christmas salad.
We're ambrosia salad. Oh boy.
I've got to
Make a note.
I've got
To get
those recipes from
Mom to make that for me next time.
I'm really very hungry.
Quite starving. Me too. What's the holdup? Waiter!
My father isn't well. I don't think I mentioned.
You're worried.
Yes.
You want to help.
My mother. I want to help her.
Your father's sick, but you want to help your mother?
Her especially. I want to help them both.
Waiter,
She needs more.
4 specials, please. No, I don't want the special anymore.
We
I don't really know
what
to do with them, do we?
2 specials, 2 what?
Besides complain. What am I doing?
What do you want?
I don't know what I want. I'm not hungry right now.
anymore?
Fine! Waiter, we don't know what we want anymore, yet, ever. Surprise.
Listen,
I don't know.
what will I do?
What should I do?
What do I do?
If he gets.
If he gets, you know, sick?
really sick.
Yes.
Make a list.
Make a list. Write this down. Write this down. If your father gets very sick,
You will need to
Tell the funny family story.
take care of his pets,
and by visitors,
pay bills,
talk to doctors,
track medications,
keep him clean,
take care of your mother,
take care of your brother,
take care of the yard.
take care of yourself. You're going too fast.
This is too much.
Sorry, you're all grown up.
You gotta keep up.
Find the will, make promise, bank statements,
Medicare.
important papers. Be prepared to appear
well
unprepared.
If
It
things
will
get
get
worse,
worse.
then write the obituary.
Choose the casket.
Make the arrangements.
Greet the mourners
Be
as
the child makes decisions.
of your father.
A stable force for your mother.
Control yourself for your brother. Memorize this, just in case.
You might need it.
Because
There's There's more that will surprise you.
It's a shock.
There's lots to do.
When someone you have known and loved for your entire life is no longer in the world.
It's a very strange time.
The scope of the shock.
It's deeply confusing.
She was here, now he's not.
It's remarkably hard to wrestle with.
It's good to make a list.
I guess.
Yes, I guess. I'm starving.
Me too, but I'm off the special.
I'm off the special too.
Waiter, no one wants a special. Can we just have our checks?
Boy, I'm hungry.
I'm so starving.
You know what I would love right now?
Some of
My mother's
mashed
meatloaf.
potatoes.
Your mother does make a good meatloaf.
It's really the only thing she can cook.
It is a great meatloaf, though.
So, how is your mother?
I don't know. She doesn't have any friends.
Except that man.
Who she told me a year ago she didn't love.
She doesn't want to be alone.
No, but she keeps up a happy front, so
She seems happy. She's just not.
she says she's fine.
She says.
She's fine.
She says.
She's just not.
I really need to stop playing along and tell her, instead of just never calling her back. And how's your father? He's fine, I guess. He eats too much. Meat and fat.
Not like us. We don't eat anything.
I worry about his arteries.
His cholesterol?
It's off the charts. He's working too much. Climbing on roofs.
Driving your mother around.
Taking care of her.
Too much stress, but he's fine. He says he's fine. He says he's feeling just fine. I should really call him later. I'll tell him no more meat.
No more meat.
Make a note.
No more fat.
No more meatloaf either. Sorry, Mom.
If I put my father in the nursing home, I'll visit him every day.
With your travel schedule,
When I'm not traveling,
It's okay. He knows you're busy.
he won't be mad.
and when I am traveling, I'll call every day. I'll make a note. I'll make a note to call. And if I don't call, that doesn't mean I don't love him. That doesn't mean I'm a bad daughter.
You don't sound convinced.
He thinks you're a great daughter. He's very proud of you.
I would feel like a bad daughter. I'm not saying you're a bad daughter. I just know I would feel like one. If I didn't visit every day, like I said I would.
Shut up.
You know,
Oh, jeez.
I said. I'm not saying.
Check, please.
There's no check.
Shut up about the check.
We haven't ever eaten
anything.
We haven't even ordered.
There's no food and I'm hungry.
Don't say it.
I'm hungry. You know, you're thinking it too.
Don't say it.
1, 2, 3. I want my mama.
Nice. Mature.
I
Feel better now?
Yes. Ooh, I think I have some mints.
Let me have some gum. 2 peanuts. A couple cough drops. We really know how to live it up.
What will we tell them?
When we call,
Will we call? I'm calling.
Right after this.
I'm definitely
Calling.
As soon as we're done, I'm calling about them without us.
Us without them.
Actually, I don't think I will call.
It's not a good idea.
Call right now.
They're busy.
I don't know what to...
We don't say that stuff out loud.
Anyway, I'm not sure you would understand.
I don't want to make them worry.
Or upset because
I'm worried.
I'm upset and he would worry.
I'll make some notes.
Script it out.
Make a list.
Write it down.
Then
Or
decide
the right,
the best
Time.
place, moment to say out loud.
Dad, please take better care of yourself. Please stop rushing around. Go outside and take a stroll in the sunshine. Turn off the television. Go for a swim. Eat more vegetables. Eat less in general. Help Mom take care of herself too. I know it must be hard living with her every day. And I know you don't want me to worry, so I try not to think about it. But I do. Father, I am going to take care of you and me the best way I know how. I hope you can trust me to do that. I'm a big girl now. I'll take care of us both.
Mom, you are beautiful. You're not fat. You're not old. You're not boring. You're not stupid. I wish you wouldn't think of yourself that way. I wish you could believe how wonderful you are.
Mom, I wish I could give you some kind of break. Or an award for having survived and overcome all that you have. You have been raising children for almost your entire life. You deserve to give yourself a break. You deserve all the things in life that make you happy. I want to tell you, you can share some of your sadness with me.
Or fear or anger.
And it will be okay to let go.
You don't have to look over your shoulder.
You can relax.
Rest.
Instead of subjugating it all into furious busyness.
False happiness.
Silence and denial.
Fierce protectiveness.
Let the world settle around you a little.
I want to tell you to breathe.
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 Well, now we won't forget.
No.
It's good to write it down.
Yes.
And think on it a little. Let it marinate and percolate. So, thanks for the lunch.
It's nice to be able to
Get away and talk.
catch up and eat good food.
Too bad about the
Food next time would be good.
It would next time.
Say hi to
Tell
your
your family I
families.
said hello from me.
Dear everyone I love,
You too.
will do.
You too. Will do. My sweet mama, that's my pops.
Puts his head on my shoulder, still lets me sit in her lap, secretly pets the cat, puts up with my mother. Got his high school diploma in his 40s, is really good at games, doesn't interfere with my decisions, always has time to go out in the canoe, cooks a good breakfast, waves me goodbye all the way down the driveway when I be home after a visit. Will pick me up anytime, anywhere, for any reason. Forgives and forgets. His sense of style makes homemade pepperoni rolls just for me. Is always on her children's side in a dispute. The way she rubs her chin when she thinks. The way he holds the steering wheel on long trips. Doesn't bring up the name of my ex-boyfriend. Her cold, fleshy arms. Her smooth cheeks. His strong hands, the way he speaks in public, the way her face swishes when she smiles, the way he calls me sweetheart.
You're just like your mother.
You're your father's son.
You're a mama's boy.
You're a daddy's girl. Oh, darling playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dolly string. Climb up my apple tree, slide down my rainbow, and through my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear best friend in the whole world. Happy birthday to you.
You guys promised this would not be a birthday celebration. I think your exact words were,
Don't worry, we'll just have dinner. We won't even mention your birthday.
But right after that,
In a very quiet voice.
I also said until we've all finished eating.
Ooh, she did.
say that. And
Fine.
now,
It's time to play the game.
you
No.
know the rules.
No.
But since you're being Grumster McGrumpy, we'll go over them again.
What's the game? It's the birthday game.
Why do we like it?
No one's keeping score.
When do we play it?
On each of our birthdays. How many rules? There are only 4.
Rule number 1. There must be as many cups on the table as years in the birthday person's life.
Rule number 2.
For each story that's told, the birthday person removes a cup.
Rule number 3. The last cup on the table holds this year's fortune for the birthday person. Rule number 4.
you guys suck.
You can't refuse to play the game.
So, birthday boy, first story.
You're up first.
Memorable birthday story number 1. First year of your life. Go.
I don't remember my first birthday. I was an infant.
Just say anything.
Something you've been told about it then.
I was born the same day my mother's father died, so my family likes to say that he sent me.
That's
I
pretty
like
cool.
that.
Please, I don't believe that crap.
Okay, I'll go next. First birthday, which is really your second birthday, because your first birthday is the day you were actually born.
Are you aware that you say that
Every single time?
play this?
The man has a point.
Thank you.
Will you just go?
First birthday, I have spinal meningitis. I am given last rites.
What?
My seemingly
Damn.
miraculous recovery creates a
Jeez.
some sort of borrowed time-induced purpose and destiny.
You've been given your last rites?
Yep.
That's freaky.
My mom can't tell the story without crying, even now. Second birthday?
I'll go. My sister had just been born, so my mom was still at the hospital, and I spent the entire day with my dad.
That seems like a happy memory.
It
I
is,
can't remember something from when you were 2.
but I know it happened, and it makes me happy to think about it.
I'm up for 3.
It's a dad one too. Apparently, my dad was wiping chocolate cake off from around my mouth, and I put my hand on his arm and said, very seriously, Papa.
You called your dad Papa?
Yes, and he liked it. I said, Papa, when are you going to ditch your first wife and marry me? Nice, right?
A harbinger of things to come.
Hey, not funny.
Moving on to birthday number 4, which was a good one.
Let's hear it.
My dad took us to the beach with his new girlfriend. I made sure to call him fun parent for about the next 10 years.
So that was not such a good birthday as far as your poor mom was concerned.
Actually, that's one of the weird things I couldn't get out of my head for a really long time after she died.
Oh,
In my mind, one of her last thoughts was, I'm not the fun parent.
oh no. Did you ever talk to her about it?
I never did.
I'm sure she understood.
Oh,
you were a
yeah.
kid.
I hope so. Maybe she did.
Wait, what? Sorry, did you want to talk about that more?
No.
I just realized you haven't taken any cups off the table, and we've
You
already
forgot
told
the
5
cups.
stories.
Oh, great. What does this mean for my birthday fortune?
Quick, take them off now!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gone next.
Me, 6th year, I saw the Michael Jackson Thriller Tour.
Lucky.
Yep, I'm bad.
You're that all right.
6 out, 7.
Oh, that's me. I don't know if I should tell mine. It's not a happy memory.
It is what it is.
I know, but everybody's been happy so far.
Spinal meningitis, not so happy.
Okay, birthday 7, at the pool. Dad got mad at sister. Dad chased sister down and held her underwater. Brother intervened. The end.
Where was your mom?
Don't know.
Was she there?
Somewhere.
What did you do?
Waited for 3 days
For what?
to run away from home. Unfortunately, I only took my socks.
After 3 days of planning.
Now you understand my sometimes slightly over the top.
Completely insane.
Almost maniacal.
Need to be prepared. It's because I have a scary dad. Funny, but true.
Did you ever
Confront him about it? No. I thought he was scary until I thought he was sad and weak. I don't really want to talk to him about it, and I don't think he has the guts to bring it up. I told you it wasn't a happy one.
7 gone.
It's me. My father took me hunting with him for the first time. I was one of the guys.
That's 8. 9's up.
9 you.
Really?
What time is it?
Yep.
9.
9 o'clock?
No, I'm
9 o'clock, really.
Oh, it's getting late.
Move it along.
Go!
On my 9th birthday, my sister was born and I got to name her.
I was 10 when my mom started teaching me to cook. The most important thing about my 11th birthday was my grandmother's birthday bread.
I was 12 and officially too old for cuddling with my mother.
At
11, 12 years old, I helped my grandmother cook.
To know why I did stupid things that made her life harder.
And I couldn't keep my eyes off her hand. She's on the phone and I'm
Scrambling through
Opening and closing
the overstuffed cabinets
looking for
for pecans and raisins.
They were
something.
something.
She's got these hands of steel.
Looking back
On
on
it,
it,
I think of
the
her.
moment seems
very
fragile.
I pulled away when she tried to hug me.
We didn't
I didn't.
know
At the time.
yet that it was the last birthday bread my grandmother, inventor of the bread and keeper of its recipe for decades, would eat with us. I wanted my hands to be just like hers. They're not. Faster with a knife, mind you, but not worth a damn on a hot pan.
13.
14, 15.
My father's father died.
16.
My father. I believe my father must be very sad and I was terribly shy around him.
I called my mom a bitch, and she laughed her ass off. I finally got my period. My mother called all the relatives to tell them.
I lost my virginity. That same night, I walked in on my parents having...
Whoa! In my
19th
19th year.
In my 20th year.
I came home drunk from a party.
I graduated at the top of my class.
I broke up with my boyfriend, and
My dad was disappointed in me.
she took someone else's side for the first time.
My dad was truly present for the last time.
My dad mailed me a stuffed animal snake as a present. I called him on the phone and told him how much I loved snakes.
When I was 23.
33rd birthday, my mom
Age
32.
22.
My
My mom and me
stopped
talking,
Started
drinking, her knife in action, reducing carrots, onions, and celery into even, precise chunks.
6 years of on and off.
Avoidance.
Hostility came to a head over the proper instructions for baking banana nut bread.
When I tried to come out to her, she said, "Please don't tell your father."
Age
34.
41,
24.
21. My father died.
my mother died.
My mother died.
My grandmother died.
Age 50. My father died.
I remember.
my 27th birthday.
I remember.
Age 49.
I walked in on my father sitting in the dark with his head in his hands.
28.
I wanted to hug him.
It's a really strong memory.
My 26th birthday,
Eating. My
sister
dad is
talking
humming or
and
whistling.
talking.
It underscores all the times of our lives together.
Food is cooked. Sounds are made. Clink, clank, stirry, stir, stir. Oops. Sigh, clinkety, stir, stir. To the untrained ear, it sounds like love.
I turned 44, the age my mother was when she died.
My 35th
50th birthday.
Number 27.
That was a good one.
My mom said, "I'm giving you this advice as a person who has been in love, not as your mother."
We
I laughed so hard.
I loved that.
I yelled, "Sack his ass!"
Just
for
me
my
and
mom.
my father
I
and
yelled,
his
"Mom!"
golly.
The world has changed so much since you died. The Patriots just won the Super Bowl.
I hope
she was watching.
he sat there thinking I was funny like I thought he was funny, but I never asked. I never asked if that time in the kitchen past midnight at the counter was as fun to him as it was to me. I hope it was.
There are a million things I want to ask my parents.
I've got a whole list.
This isn't a game.
Who cares?
What's on your list?
For my dad. Did you really care whether or not I went to church? Did you really believe?
For my mom. Why don't you talk to your sister? What's the big skeleton in the closet? Dad, did you actually have an affair?
Was it more than once?
Did you like your role in the family? Did you think you'd be the funny one and turn out to be the straight man?
Do you still say I love you to each other, even when we're not around?
What is the biggest
Why couldn't you
sacrifice
sacrifice a
you
little
made
more
in
in order to help your children feel safe?
and stay married?
How did the world seem to you?
What did you love back then?
before you got married?
about Mom.
With your lives before you and that sense of possibility.
I
want to know all these things.
because I think it would help me make choices about my life.
I
don't
think
know
that
why
our
my
conversations
conversations
with
with
we
you.
only get
I
more
don't know
this
what
week is
you
the
mean.
anniversary of
I
any more
don't
deaths.
I don't
You guys
think
you
you
guys
are.
are
You're
not
scared.
necessary.
What year could we go back to where all our stories would still be the same?
You always
Tom,
said that no one really understood
talk
you,
about
but I think you
superficial
should know.
things that neither of
No
us
one
care
understood
about.
you because no one cared enough to try anymore. You brought that on yourself.
Can you tell
Smile
if
and nod
and when
or
I
sleep
think about
and
you?
dream. I wish I could talk to my dad about his theory of energy, about his belief that when people die, their energy stays in the world,
Now that you're both gone,
about his belief that he could see his own dad working in the field, even now.
have you had a chance to reconnect?
If he only knew how to see correctly.
Catch up on how the kids turned out? See how differently it all unfolded? Do you know that brother and I have both had rough times these last 6 months?
My feelings about my dad are more complex than the ones about my mom. He is still here. He is still changing. She is not. In the end, there will be more of me and him than of me and her. In fact, there already is. And that's a very uncomfortable place for a boy who spent most of his childhood trying to divide his time very carefully between them, so that each would know, without a doubt, that I love them equally.
Last cup. It's yours. Year number 53.
It's a tree.
What does a tree mean?
A tree is good. A tree is really good. In your 53rd year, best friend in the whole world, you will be grounded by your roots, but you will spend your days reaching out into the world.
You're just like your mother.
You look like your dad around the
eyes.
You sound just like your mother when you laugh.
Your daddy always liked the ILC too.
You know how your mother is.
You know how your father is.
Spread your legs a little farther apart. Now, point your chin down at a 45-degree angle and purse your lips like you're about to say, Now hold your left arm out a little bit out from your body and pretend like you have a little money in it. Now say, your mother said to give you this.
Your mother said to give you this.
A little faster, but a little lower in pitch.
Your mother said to give you this.
That's my dad, showing love.
My turn. Cross your arms. Right. You're going to snap your head to the right and say, what did you just say?
What did you just say?
Good. This time, raise your eyebrows when you do it and don't move your mouth very much when you speak. And put some flash in your eyes and some heart in your voice.
What did you just say?
Oh, yeah. That's daddy. Mad.
Okay, I'll go. Pretend you're standing at the kitchen counter. Now look slightly up and slightly to the right. And put the smallest smile on your face that you can. Open your eyes a little wider. And say in a voice that comes from right here and is trying to sound casual, call us when you get there.
Call us when you get there.
My mom, she's very sad.
I've got one.
Spread your legs out really far. Okay, not quite that far. Now bend your knees. Yeah. Now put your arms into the air, elbows bent with your fists balled up. Yeah, kind of like Rumpelstiltskin or something. Now dance around a little. Yeah. Now in a kind of crazy, kind of nasal, kind of want to be a rock star voice, say in a kind of sing-song way, hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude.
Hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude.
A little happier, a little crazier.
Hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude, hey Jude.
My dear mother, when she's just gotten some really good news.
My mother when she's sad. I'm glad you're back safe and sound.
My dad, when he's showing love, check the oil.
My pops when he's upset.
Well, man, I just don't know about that.
My mama, when she's pissed.
You did what?
Damn it!
To hell, so help me God, I will turn this plane around and take you back to Newark. Yo, kid.
Dude.
Haswani.
Busy.
There's a man with a dog.
What am I?
You count your calories.
Hey,
I love
ya.
you too, honey.
Where's my belly?
Yeah.
Look at Mama's shiny food.
I am very proud of
I
you.
am very proud
I
of
am
you.
very proud of you.
I am very proud of you.
Happy birthday, dear Graham Cracker.
Kid.
Oh.
Junior.
Pea pie.
Pickle pie.
Bunny bear.
Busy bee.
Buddy!
Princess.
Doodlebug.
Chickpea.
Happy birthday to you.
I have my father's heart. I have my mother's hands. Their gifts to me will include 4 years of college debt-free, 16 Thanksgiving dinners with my grandparents, 1 somewhat difficult divorce, 7 family vacations at the beach, 3 major butt whippings with a thick black strap, and 1 washing out of the mouth with soap. Also, a fear of anger and a delight in a job well done. My father is a cheerful man who overcame great adversity and is mystified by unhappiness and lack of motivation. My mother is an upright woman with a frequently hidden fine sense of humor, who is given the sudden girlish laughter. They do their best. Someday, when they are old and tired, I will say to them, Mom, Dad, rest easy in your mind. You did right by me.
time game at night. I wasn't using it, you know. We ain't selling no other way. Just give away.